Greetings, courageous, powerful, and brilliant women. My name is Liddell Lewis, and I'm the managing editor for Courageous Women magazine, as well as a likability expert. Don't you like me? Thank you for coming out for the EmPower Players Conference titled Write the Vision. You may wonder, what's Courageous Women magazine? It's your magazine. Courageous Women magazine is an inspirational publication that highlights extraordinary women. We provide a platform to help women promote their brand, their business, their services, and their books. No gossip, no foolishness, just strictly helping other women. So if you would like more information, please contact us at information or info at courageous.com. So this conference, we're talking about empower players. What is an empower player? An empower player is an authentic, confident, driven woman who is dedicated to using her platform to inspire, educate, and empower others. In short, empowered women empower other women in word as well as in deed. So we have some women that took the time out today to empower you. She's just a kid from South Central LA, born and raised. And she's here to tell you that you're going to be okay. Chidell, Chidell Watkins.
Hi. Hi.
Hey. So tell us all about being okay.
Well, I'm so excited to be here with you all today. Talisha, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity because although we may be locked down, we're not locked out. So, a few months ago, actually earlier this year, I spoke in California in Riverside about the power of resilience and your wounds. And you know what? The resilience after your wounds, you are going to be okay. It may not look like it may not feel like it, but you will be okay. And that's my hashtag movement for the year 2020. I want to start a movement, hashtag, you're going to be okay. So if I told you that I've been to jail before, not just visiting somebody, but actually arrested and put in a cell, would you believe me? Could you believe me? If I told you that I tried to commit suicide, not once, but at least twice, which included me trying to jump out of a moving vehicle at 80 miles an hour on the 10 freeway. Would you believe me? If I told you that I suffered from self esteem and depression and just not feeling good about myself before there was a mental health movement, could you believe me? If I told you that I was raped, I was abused, I was neglected, and I was rejected, would you believe me? And I know you're probably saying, dang, she is asking a lot of questions. I know, just one more, just one more. If I told you that I am over 50 and I have 6 grandkids, could you believe me then? No, I don't even believe it myself, but it's all true. I just turned 51 and I know I don't look like my age and I don't look like anything that I've been through. But it's true. When I was 18, I was walking home from work in South Central Los Angeles. I worked at a department store called Marvin's. And walking home, catching the bus, I was actually arguing with this little voice in my head. And I usually get off at a stop on Florence and Crenshaw. But this particular day, I didn't want to get off at that stop. So I argued with the voice in my head and I said, Self? Myself said, I actually didn't want to get off at that stop. So I took the shortcut. And how many times do we take shortcuts in life thinking that we're going to get further quicker, but it actually takes us longer to get there? So, needless to say, the voice in my head lost, and I got off at the stop and I was raped. by not one guy, but two. But what I did was I turned that word rape into an acronym, and I rose above my predator's evil to define my life. Raped. And what I had to realize is that that happened to me, but it doesn't define me. And that allowed me time to reflect, to be able to sit here with you all today and talk about my experiences, because although it may not be easy and it may take time, or sometimes people will never heal from that, it allowed me to be in the position where I'm able to be a confidant for someone and help other, not even just women, but men too, who had those traumatizing situations, and be able to help them get through. That happened to me in 1987. Like I said, I don't look my age at all. I know that. But that was a story that I didn't tell for maybe 32 years. And the only people that knew the story were just my immediate family and, of course, the authorities. So, what I would say is, in starting the movement that you're going to be okay, it's because we all have situations and circumstances that we deal with, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to make it through. And now we're dealing with this COVID, or this uh, coronavirus pandemic. And like I said, we are locked down, but we are not locked out. And it doesn't seem like we're going to make it through this either, because we have people who are either close to us, or even close to someone that we know, who are losing their lives on this global pandemic that we are currently experiencing today. So, what I would say to you is, I had to come to terms, like I said, that this happened to me, but it doesn't define me. So they raped me of my innocence, but they didn't rape me of my purpose. It's actually my life's desire, my mission, and actually my duty to help others along the way, just like the strength that I draw from my five generations of family. It's four now because my grandmother just passed away 2 months ago. But the strong women in my family, they do this for me. I've watched them go through, the saying is high, what is it, hell and high water, and still be able to stand even on one leg of strength. So I'm able to draw from that to be able to move forward to help other people. And sometimes we don't know where our strength comes from. A lot of times it's right in our family. Or it could be a really, really close friend who is considered family, because family is not always blood. It could be a really good friend that you've known for several years. So it really warms my heart and my soul to be able to help other people. And if you are experiencing or have experienced a life changing situation and you don't even think you can go on, I want to encourage you to look in the mirror at your beautiful or at your handsome self, and you tell yourself that you're going to be okay. And again, it may not seem like it may not even feel like it, but I promise you it will be. And a lot of people have asked me, Chidell, how can you carry on and smile all the time and have so much fun and be so happy just about life, even after that has happened to you? It's because I had to actually find the courage within myself to move forward. And still to this day, I look in the mirror all throughout the day and I tell myself, girl, you cute. Or sometimes I would dance like nobody's looking. And even if they are looking, and I tell myself, hey, girl, get it? Like Altavis was earlier, because she has teenage children. Just know that resilience is that little boy or that little girl who didn't think they had a purpose in life because they were talked about, they were teased, they were belittled, they were neglected, and some even abused. She was that skinny little low thing that just didn't fit in. She had low self esteem, anxiety, and lacked the confidence she needed to feel like she was even worthy of being alive. So I ask you, what does resilience look like? That short story I just told was me. So I have to tell you that resilience looks like me. And when you get up in the morning and you prepare yourself for work, for school, or even for the day, and you look in the mirror, you ask that question, what does resilience look like? Look in that mirror and point at yourself, because resilience looks like you. And just know, again, even if you don't look like it, or if it doesn't feel like it, just know that you are going to be okay. And although today's focus was on the power of resilience, especially during these trying times, I just want to share that I've authored one book that's called Finding the Courage to Say I Am, which is a journal to help you incorporate positive affirmations into your daily life. And then I've co authored two books, one titled $1 Billion Success Stories, which is how to embrace the stepping stones to build a successful empire, which, like the young lady before me said, being an entrepreneur is not always easy. And people make it look glamorous, but like they say, you see my glory, but you don't know my story. And the second book, Speaking My Truth. This book is 50 authors that came together to share real life stories that inspire, empower, and transform. I also founded two companies, one called Girlfriends Connected, which is an organization that creates genuine relationships through networking and supporting one another to grow and accomplish our goals. And we realize that no matter the culture, your economic status, or even your geographical location, we all have similar experiences and something in common. For my second company, Etiquette Plus, is everyone likes to be treated with courtesy and respect. Good manners and good fun actually go hand in hand. I'm typically a silly, happy go lucky person. So my etiquette classes are not the old just walk with the book on your head, mundane, boring etiquette workshops. We have a lot of fun. And it's our desire that you allow us the opportunity to teach not even just the young ladies, but the gentlemen also how to conduct themselves properly in any social setting. We also have classes for adults who are interested in refining their social graces and their dining etiquette and business protocol. Help them to enhance their confidence in any situation, giving them an edge both socially and professionally. You can actually visit my website at www. I know they don't say that much anymore, but ChidellSpeaks.com. And Chidell is spelled Chidell, Speaks, SPEAKS.com. Please visit there so you can download your free girlfriend's pledge. You can also print 10 free dining etiquette tips, and you can also read an excerpt of my book, Finding the Courage to Say I Am. So today, I would like to leave you with two things. Say to yourself daily, I am resilient. Resilient is R, ready to take my joy back. E, eager to have fun again. S, starting to smile again. I, I am going to be okay. L, learning to love me again. I, I am strong. E, I am emotionally stable. N, I have a new mindset. T, today I am free. I am resilient. And the second thing I want to leave you with is just know that you are going to be okay. Put a hashtag in front of that. And again, that's my movement for 2020. You're going to be okay. Thank you so much for your time. Stay safe. Stay stay safe. That's all I can say. Stay safe. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Chidell.
You're
And
welcome.
that's a great tip. Stay safe. But let me ask you this question. So you mentioned the group Girlfriends Connected. Now, is that
Yes.
a local group?
Actually, I founded Girlfriends Connected in Phoenix, Arizona. And then I relocated to California. So to answer the question whether it's local, it's mobile now. So I'm actually in Arizona and California. And then this year I'm going to state to state. I'm going on tour.
Okay, all right. So it doesn't have an online platform where people like me all the way in Washington D.C. can join yet.
You can actually join the movement, but I am taking created a brunch, and the
Mhm.
brunch that I created was supposed to go at least one state per month until Corona decided to visit us. So you can join us on the website by signing up, and then I'm also on Facebook and I'm on Instagram where you can stay abreast on the activities that are forthcoming with the calendars that will be posted and the agenda.
Okay, and okay, we can find you on Facebook and Instagram. What's your
Yes.
handle?
Girlfriends Connected, all together, no punctuation, no space. On Facebook, it's Girlfriends Connected AZ.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much. And as you were speaking, I
Mhm.
was just looking behind you. I said somebody over there is winning. Now I don't know who it is, but
Oh,
someone in
yeah,
that house is a winner.
that's what we do. We win.
Obviously, obviously. Well, thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Thank you so much for having me. It was truly a pleasure, and I'm glad that you gave me the opportunity to be able to share my story and hoping that it will in turn help others.
Yeah, so like I don't know what you're doing. Talking about you 51. Girl, look, I'm over here about drinking another bottle of water, hoping I can get the wavy going like you got going. You looking good over there. You looking good.
Thank
So
you. I appreciate it.